While you're searching through the App Store, you might come across something dumb like this. And that is when I began production of this video. So yeah, when I was out about the other day, I found this, and that just caught my eye. And while that's downloading, let's download a few more, which look equally or even more dumb. I've organized all of them into a folder for this video. Now, if you couldn't already tell, this is not going to be covering any of the good fan games like the Joy Creation or Pop Goes. No, we're going to be scraping the gusty, dirty bottom of the barrel. My favorite. Let's start with Escape from Security Chapter 2. So first impressions are not very good. The title screen looks like it was made in 5 minutes, and there's no text of the game on screen either. Why? Let's just look at info on how to play the game. Look for 8 books to escape. You know what, forget it. Let's just get started. So already this looks like garbage. I'm not going to use this microphone anymore for the rest of the video, because it's hard to use and it sucks. I mean, just look at these gaming graphics. The wall texture is literally just a shot from Security Breach. You're not fooling anyone. Alright, let's go down this hallway and see. What the frick? I have no words for how stupid that was. And apparently that was a death, which does not make any sense. Also, when I went down the hallway again, the same thing happened. What even is this? Also, for this video, we're going to be reading some reviews as we play the game. And surprisingly, this has a 4.4 star review. I don't even know how. Let's read one. This guy said this.
This game is a rip-off of Security Breach. I was hoping for a small-sized game since they still have interviewed it popular, but it is fresh. Here are some reasons. 1. The animatronics are way too fast. I got moved up and he went too fast. 2. I was running and somehow Rockstar Foxy got me out of normal. 3. Rockstar Foxy is broken. 4. Way too many ads. 5. You have terrible graphics. 6. You're way too slow. 7. You also ripped up Slendery but because of the door. 8. If this isn't bad, you also replaced the meaning and ripped off all nice basics. I don't think the creators of those games would be okay with this.
Thank you, Monksy. And I was going to say something about that. Because if we look back at that info, you can clearly see it says Slendrina right there. If you're gonna rip off a game, why make it this one? Overall, this game is bad. Don't play it. Let's play one that is actually a Fnaf ripoff. Let's try Nights at Survival Pizzeria next. Oh boy, I can't wait to play. Okay, this game actually doesn't look that bad. In theory. You have a pizza cutter, restaurant layout, and lame office. Plus, your 2 enemies are literally just a cartoon rabbit and something from Half-Life or something like that. And just like some of the other games we'll be looking at, I am quite offended by the sound design, or the lack of it. Now, I don't mean to bring hate to Kevin. It's not his fault that the game designer just looped one of his horror themes and bucked down for the night. Yeah, no door sound effect, no light sound effect, no camera sound effect. The single sound effect that the game designer did use, well, I'll just show you. Can you guess where that sound was used? Yep, I did not edit that. And that was Nights at Survival Pizzeria, the most soulless clone ever. Let's try Frightmare Jump next. I'm in the mood for some real spooks. Wait, what? Hold on, let's try it again. Well, that's depressing, because this one's a dud. Maybe the next best thing would be Spaceship Night Watch, which is just Five Nights at Freddy's, but with Among Us. Now, this game is actually not that bad. You know, it's not as bad as the other garbage we played. The gameplay is actually very good, but I would have a hard time believing you saying that you lost on night 1 or 2. You have a bunch of overpowered tools at your disposal, but in order to balance the game, they sometimes break for no reason. And I didn't even want to get past night 3, so I stopped. It's also cool to trap those stupid beans, well, until the power goes out. Overall, this game's okay. Let's try Stickman Survival next, which is made by the same people. And it's the exact same thing, except that this game is a lot less scary. Stick figure monsters? Cool. Imposters? Jokes aside, this game is just as lifeless as the last. But if you're looking for a good Fnaf ripoff, these are not bad options. And next is Nights at Cube Burger Bar 3D, the game that made this video. Now, the controls for this game are not very good, and I don't even know what I was supposed to be doing. You're supposed to make this burger for this guy, but I just couldn't figure it out. So I just stopped trying, because the game literally does not tell you what to do. Let's take a break and look at something we all know will be quick. Fnaf Security Breach Runner. Yeah, you can go now. Next up is Five Nights at Pizza 3D. So this looks very similar to the game we played because it has like the same art style. Now this game is literally broken because you can beat night 1 and 2 without doing anything. The reason why is because they just go up to your door, wait there, and then they just walk away. Well, except for Foxy. Also, this jump scare is literally the worst one we've seen yet. Developer, you're probably not watching this, but if you are, put in more effort to your games. Jeez, I really didn't think I would get very upset today. Next up is Animatronics Security Breach. Also, I would like to mention that this game has so many ads. Like every time you lose, click on a button or something like that. It's dumb. Now, this is not the same game from the beginning of this video, but it's just so weird. And as the name implies, you get chased by the animatronics from Security Breach, which look like... what's that word again? Oh yeah, garbage! Let's just move on before my brain melts from this garbage. We're near the end now. Next up is Vanny's Night. And just like the game before, this looks like garbage. And again, as the name implies, you get chased by a Vanny, whose model looks okay, but also not really. And it's not even the model from Security Breach. And you're supposed to break out of the house somehow, but I really didn't want to figure that out, so I just stopped. And finally, the last game is Bear Nights. Now, this game actually has a story, but I don't really know what it is. Now, at first I didn't really understand what to do, but now I get it. When you hear alarms going off, you have to check the motel map to know which room to go to turn off the alarm. And then when one of the bears spot you, you have to run back to your office and then turn off the lights. I'm sure the more you go through it, the more the story would make sense, but I'm just not interested enough. Overall, this one is definitely the best one we tried. And that's basically it for this video. This video took forever to get out. And I know it's different from the videos I usually post, but I always wanted to try new stuff. Anyways, I hope you have a nice day or night, and I'll see you later.